Hi, it's Janice Thompson from jazzledazzlecraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I work in central Scotland. And I've just come back today to finish off what I started earlier on and let you see what I'm going to do with the panels that I made in my previous video. Oh gosh, I always forget to turn it down. Hi Steph, how are you today? Hi Esther. It's the black one I'm going to work with tonight. Hi Christine. I just was sort of figuring out before I tidy up properly, which I'll probably never do. I just seem to go from one thing to another. But I thought let's try and finish something. Tammy and I had a chat the other day there, and we're thinking maybe we need to finish it Friday, but I'm going to try. Hiya. Hi Amber. Hi Granton Faber. Welcome to the live. Do I know you by a different name maybe? Or have you just been watching? Is this your first live? If welcome anyway, welcome. If you don't mind folks welcoming Granton Favouring, she's saying that's her first live. So I'll just make sure I've got power. I'm like, I don't know where the... Thanks Esther. I'm going to employ you as the door person, I think. Whoops. Let's sort myself out here, we're a bit squint. Hi Ivy. I know who you are today. Hi Ruth, and you come. A wee gathering. So earlier on today we did a bit of inky fun and we were using To a Wild Rose and we did 2 panels. I know I've come back. Yeah, that's what I was going to tell everybody. I did come on and I did my live and then went off and did some household stuff and a bit in the garden. And then at 4 o'clock I joined Slim and Stylish, Halsey, and I crafted with her. She'd put a list up of what you needed if you wanted to craft along with her. So it's really nice, although I'm usually showing people ideas of what can do, it's so nice to just sit and craft and follow someone else's direction. Oh, so Halsey made this box. Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock, Slim and Stylish is a great place to be. So I've watched it a few times but never managed to actually craft along, but this time I did. So I've got a bit of glue spread about, but we made this gorgeous box, little trinket box. I was thinking embellishments, Halsey, but tea lights fit in, so you could get half a dozen tea lights in here, or you could put some embellishments in as well and make a lovely gift there. So I was well pleased with myself. So Halsey does lots of different things. Halsey Slim of Slim and Stylish, SLIMM and Stylish. So check out Halsey's live from this afternoon and you too could make a box similar to that. I did make a few mistakes on the way, but hey, so did she, so we're all right. So anyway, back to where we are. So then I went off and had some sorted dinner, sorted out some washing, you know, all the stuff. And here I'm back at my desk and this is what sort of confronted me. So those of you who watched me live earlier today, you saw I made a mess of, I didn't do a great job on the black embossing. I think it was because my panel was still a wee bit damp. But then I tried to fix it afterwards and it made it worse. So I've got a memory of an old man saying to me, you fixed it worser. And I think that applies to this. So this part I'm not really really too interested in. But what I did was I cut the better part of this off and made a card. So I'm using the Hello Sentiment from, and I'm going to replicate this. I'm going to keep the one with the copper embossing just now because I'm really thinking notebook cover here. Hi Sylvia, in you come. Oh yeah, of course it's Monday morning in New Zealand and some of Australia, I should think. I'm definitely human. I make lots of mistakes. I'm more human than most, if that's what it takes to be human. But anyway, I like the copper one and I'm thinking of a notebook cover for that. So I'm going to keep that one aside just now. Yeah, just, you know, to err is human. So therefore I err. Anyway, so this one, it's okay. I'm not too happy with that. But I thought the Hello Sentiment is a nice card that I can send off to a friend. So I thought I'd done some tone on tone stamping, which is a favourite of mine. And look, no Night of Navy on my desk at all. Oh, hi Carolyn, you come. Good morning to you. The top of the morning to you. Right, so where am I? Concentrate, Janice. Right, so I'm going to make 3 more and we can decide. I'm going to do it very similar, but we can decide what colour you like it best on, because I'm using all 4 colours that are in here. So they are Melon Mambo, Crushed Curry, Pumpkin Pie and Old Olive. Oh no, Ivy, your Tombow exploded. Craft desks can be dangerous places. I've got glue everywhere. I don't even know which one's got glue in it. But anyway, let's get back to this before you all die of boredom. Right, so I'm going to trim this one to 12 centimetres. Trim it off this one, and methinks. And then I'm going to cut 3 panels at roughly 5.9, so just less than the 6. Whoops. 1. And I think I maybe need to take a wee teeny bit off this one. Do I? No, it's just exactly, so we'll just stick with it how it is. Right, and I have already cut black border panels. I need to do the sentiment on each of these, and I'm just going to squeeze it into a space here so that they're really quite simple cards. So quickly we can do the embossing here. So I've got 3 to emboss, and I'm going to just, you know, if you're doing a batch of cards, you just get them ready. And I'm going to put my, actually, if you can see that the embossing powder has travelled a bit there, and I actually quite like that. It's given me a bit of splatterage, if that's a word, splatterage. I love the way that the inks blend and move on the paper when you make it nice and wet. So that's embossing buddy done. Oh, you had snow flurries, Steph. We've not had it very warm yet, certainly, but not quite that cold, although I believe there's a possible -1 overnight. I've lost my Versamark. There we go. So I have been quite productive this afternoon. I'm quite pleased with myself. Right, so I'm going to pop this one in here. Then another one. Oh, Christy, working in your flower bed in the middle of snow flurries, how funny. I don't know why, but that just doesn't surprise me. I only know you on YouTube, but somehow that doesn't surprise me at all. Right, and then there's a wee space up here for a wee hello here. I'll put the lid on here so that we don't end up. Find our black embossing powder. We'll just do these one at a time on this tiny little scrap of paper where I've been writing my measurements down when I was working out what I was going to do. Oh, hi Karen, and you come. Hi Anne-Marie, and you come. I'm just finishing off what I started this morning, well, it was this afternoon in the UK, but if you haven't seen that, then you can have a wee look back later when I made these panels that I'm now making into cards. Alright, so I'll just flick that a wee bit off. Well, that's not too good, is it? Let's put a bit more back on there. That one's better. So this one. I think it's when you're embossing on watercolour paper. I'm just going to leave that like that and then get a bit more on this one. Oh, do you know, who else who's a demonstrator here is stalking their order history to see if your order's shipped yet in the European demonstrators. No, I can't sneeze right now or that's all going to go. I'm not too happy with the coverage on this one, but I think I might have to go with it. It'll be enough to be able to see it. So right, let's get the powder. So we're saying goodbye to black embossing powder. Not too happy about that. I've rather enjoyed it. So if you don't already have some black embossing powder, it isn't in the next catalogue, so I would get some before the end of May, or before they run out of stock anyway, because it's like when it's gone, it's gone. Hi Tammy, and you come. You'll be surprised to see, Tammy, that I'm actually finishing something that I started today. I'm not waiting for finishing Friday. I'm heating up my heat gun. Yeah, but Sylvia, also in the European warehouse, we had a power outage and a fire, so luckily no one was hurt, but they're just taking a wee while to get things. Some equipment was damaged. That and COVID problems is just making things take a bit longer, but hey, thankfully no one was hurt. We can wait a few extra days, I think. I don't know if that one's melted properly. Right. Okay. So then we've got those 3 panels and we've got the 3 borders. Let's stick them on and give them a chance to get a hold, and then we'll do our stamping on our card bases. Has anyone else managed to do some crafting today? Apart from Halsey, obviously you did, because you did your box. Oh, you go and enjoy your family Zoom, Esther. I'm loving these colours. What about you? I'm using wet glue because it just gives me that chance to move it. And I like to just make sure it's adhered properly. Oh, Christine, sorry you're having to... Oh, you're just making them to have them on hand. Well, yeah. Hopefully we won't need them, but we will eventually. Even if it's not during COVID. Don't know about you, but I've got to that age where it happens more often than I would like. Because the watercolour paper is thicker, I find that the wet glue grips it better. Did you? I've not watched Trisha's today, but I will. I catch up, and I've still to catch up with Sophia from Forest Crafts as well. I think there's a few. I need to actually go through my notifications for YouTube and catch up. There we go. So that's 1, 2, and this one. But you can read the holo. The embossing isn't quite as good, but if it's going to a friend, they won't mind. Oh, hi Sheila, in you come. Yeah, I know what you mean, Christine. So hey. I'm just making sure it's adhered, and then I'll just give it a good rub to spread the glue, just to make these, because they're of the heating and it's watercolour paper, it's hard to get them flat. I think later I might put the books under the cards under a I know, I'm thinking that, do you know, I've been watching Ruth on Artful Stamping. She's another person to go and have a look at, and she recently has been doing a lot of bright colours with black. Now this, I didn't set out to deliberately do that, it was just the way this has evolved today, but yeah, black with bright colours is awesome. Check out the work that Artful Stamping's been doing recently if you like this effect. Hi Hilary, nice to have you. Right, so that's the panels ready. We'll pop them to the side. So now I'm going to do the tone on tone, and I'm just using the leaf stamp. So I think it might be an idea to clean it. Does anybody know where I have laid my, oh here it's right beside me, my chamois. It's got 10 ton of stamps in the dish with it waiting to get clean, but we'll just put them underneath and we'll clean the stamp. And then I've got a microfiber cloth here to dry it off. So right, we've done Old Olive, that card's done. Crushed curry, you're next on the pile, so we'll bring in the crushed curry card. I like tone on tone for a background. It just gives it a bit of texture without adding extra colours in. So this is just random. Who can do random? It's not easy, is it? not been going on for too long, Hilary. It's getting late for you. You'll soon be thinking of bedtime. Or are you a night owl like me? I find that I'm more creative in the evening. The morning takes me a wee bit longer to get going. Another bit here. So there's that one. Clean the stamp. Dry it off because we're a bit wet. The next one, the next colour on my pile is Melon Mambo. So although these were, you know, there was a fair bit of work in making the panels for the cards are quite straightforward and not too fussy. So as I say, I've got three out of one panel. Hi Sophia, I think Halsey's in too. We're getting your team in here today. Halsey. Karen's in your team too, isn't she? Oh, mind you, I've done that too. I keep saying to myself to be in bed, to go to bed the same day as I get up, but it doesn't always happen. I'm liking this on the Melon Mambo. A wee bit on this side, I think. There's that one. Close that. So we're getting there. Get the pumpkin pie. Well, basically I couldn't decide which colour to use, so I thought, oh, we'll do them all and then you can tell me what you like. Oh, I need a glug of my coffee as well. I did bring a coffee in with me when I came in. Oh, cold coffee, don't you just love it? Oh, pumpkin pie. Liking you. Sleep gets in the way. Well, it's healthy to sleep, Halsey. There we go. It's as random as it can be. Okay, so that's my card blanks ready. And then we'll just take these one at a time and use the glue that's actually got glue in it. If you, like me, like Tombow, can I just give you a wee heads up that there's a wee bit of a price increase on Tombow in the new catalogue, so it might be worth stocking up on it. You know, same as we do when there's going to be a wee price rise on stamps and things. Hi Randy. Oh, shame, so you didn't get the notification. Not to worry, not to worry. I'm just making up the cards from what I did earlier in the day. So I don't know if you noticed I had been on live early, probably a bit early morning for you. But so this Tour Wild Rose stamp set is really, really growing on me. And luckily it is carrying over, so I do have longer to play with it. So there we go. Well, I'm glad that you're getting the was it the notification from YouTube or the one that I put out on Facebook, Randy, or did you get them both? Oh, look at this one, because the colour on here is quite a lot of melon mambo on that panel, and look. Yeah, I mean, you can place this wherever you want. You can put it higher or lower or almost in the middle, whatever. I'm just kind of making sure that the spacing at either side looks similar. And then this one. Oh, you got both. It's better to get it twice than not at all. To a Wild Rose. Yeah, I did the inky panels earlier on today, and then I've come back in and made cards with one. So this morning, well, morning for some people, afternoon for others, I did the panel with watercolour, well, inky colours. So I did one and embossed it in black. I made a hash of this one. My embossing was dreadful, but, well, you know, that happens. But this one is with copper, and then I did one with black, and I used the Stampin' Up! Watercolour paper. It's called Fluid 100. It's 100% cotton. It is absolutely lovely to work with. Did you, Randy? It's a fabulous set. Like I said this morning, I don't know why I didn't get it before. I should have got it much sooner. So I've done this one in copper, and so I'm thinking of covering a notebook with that one. I'm just not sure yet, so I'm going to keep that. And then I couldn't decide what colour to use for the cards, for the background. I knew that they needed lifted with a black border. I did consider doing black embossing around the edges of them, but then I decided that would take too long. So there you have it. So 4 cards made, 3 from one of those panels, and I made a panel with the best part of this one. I'm not too happy with what I've done with this. I might cut that bit off, I don't know. It's all a bit double stamped and double embossed. They do promote happy thoughts, don't they? Lovely colours. So what one do you like best? What's your favourite? On the pumpkin pie, crushed curry, old olive, or melon mambo? Which one do you prefer? You need to make a choice. They're really rich, aren't they? Randy, you're like me, sitting on the fence. Melon mambo, pumpkin pie, old olive. Yay. You definitely have to have this stamp set. You think you like the old olive one best. So you like them all, really. They've all got a vote. Oh, crushed curry's not really got a vote. Yeah, I should have done a purple one, Ivy. I was granting favour. Did you let us know what your name is? Do you have another name? Is that your handle or your channel, or? Did you already tell us your name? I maybe missed it. You're liking pumpkin pie. Yeah, you would like. I think it would work quite well with Gorgeous Grape as well if we did use the ink to do that. But do you know what? You guys can go and experiment. I've just hopefully given you. Oh, hi Yvonne, I will try to remember that. Are you an Yvonne that I know, or you're completely new? Because sometimes people come in and I actually know them. And Purple Ivy Crafts the other week, I asked her if I knew her, and I know Ivy very well. We have met in person, but I didn't recognise her YouTube name. Or yeah. So hi Yvonne, it's so nice to meet you, and you're more than welcome in here. What part of the world are you in, Yvonne? Well, you need to come in and comment and chat, and then we get to know each other. Because you know that's what I like about live and YouTube. We're building a wee community here, and you all get to know each other. Yeah. What did I say? Purple Ivy. Ivy. Did I say? Have we met? Oh, you're in North Carolina. I have been to North Carolina before. I've been to Raleigh and New Bern. We had my husband's cousin used to live in Raleigh, and another relative was in New Bern, so we visited both. So anyway, folks, all right, in Wilmington, right? I never went there. Our visit was just a few days, and you know how it is. It's over so quickly. I would love to go back, but then I'd love to go lots of places. Anyway, folks, I'm going to head off. I'm going to write up a blog that I've been promising to do. Those of you who watched the card, this one, the card caddy that I made, I have finished it. I'll let you have a wee quick look. I've finished it, and it's just about ready to go off to Mum. Whoops. So I used magnets for the closures, and I've put these straps over to stop them falling out, put some stamps in for her, and finished it off with some nice designer series paper. So I'm going to blog this so that you've all got the messages, the measurements, so that you can try those that are interested. So I'm on a mission to get that blog written up for you. Good night, Sophia. Yeah, so of course people have been asking me the measurements, Karen, and I've not written that blog. So yeah, Randy, I'm going to get the measurements up. The lady who gave me, Nikki, who made it and showed it in my craft group, gave me permission to share it all with you guys. She doesn't do tutorials, but she's given me permission. So I am going to go and work on that blog so that you can get the measurements, so you can do it if you want to. So anyway, thank you folks for today, for coming in and visiting, and I'm going to go off now, and I don't know when I'll be back, probably during the week, maybe even tomorrow, who knows, see what happens. But I do have to tidy up a wee bit here. I've got a real messy desk, but I love these. I really love them. Thank you, Kathleen. So thanks everyone. I'm going to go. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. Be happy. Bye bye.